What's up guys, it's UCEC Specialist, and after a couple of days with Modern Warfare, I don't think Call of Duty fully understands what Battlefield players want.
UAV standing by.
With no country left to fight for.
The U.S. and Russia are both being accused of fielding armed no-pats in an escalating fight over vital resources.
After a few days with Modern Warfare, mostly spent on invasion, I don't really think Call of Duty understands what Battlefield players want from a game. And the only reason I'm making this comparison is because Call of Duty has very consciously been ripping from the Battlefield franchise and introducing mechanics and modes that directly appeal to Battlefield players and fans of milsim. And as a lifelong Battlefield player and a huge fan of softcore milsim games like Insurgency, Sandstorm, I don't think they understand the fanbase, nor are they executing on any of these concepts well. Now, Modern Warfare has a lot of great aspects: art direction, graphics, sound design, animations, and the gunsmith, to name a few. All things Battlefield needs to take a look at, but the overall feel of the game is a mix of disconnected ideas, many of which feel directly targeted at Battlefield players. The animations are dramatic, the time to kill is incredibly fast, the gunsmith is really detailed, the maps are complex, and the vehicles are wildly out of place. While most of these aspects can feel good on their own right, like the movement and the time to kill, they all come together to make something worse than the sum of their parts. Many aspects of the game feel like Insurgency Sandstorm, while the camping, bunny hopping, and hectic gunfights can feel very Call of Duty. But the one thing this game doesn't feel like to me is like Battlefield. The game feels like someone described Battlefield to a friend who had never played the game. They got the big maps, the vehicles, the objectives, but the flow, gunplay, and balance is all wrong. And this isn't to say Call of Duty isn't fun. The game can be fun just to take part in. The customization, the graphics, the gunplay all have their moments where you can really feel something special, but you never feel anything at Battlefield. The movement, gunplay, and gameplay loop of Battlefield's multiplayer is just worlds different. Battlefield has a robust appeal to it, while Call of Duty features more moment-to-moment chaos. Call of Duty has players ready to take a fight or dodge equipment at a moment's notice, while Battlefield has moments of downtime and forethought. Call of Duty is all action, while Battlefield and other games like Insurgency feature a lot more preparation in their gameplay. There are moments of positioning and strategy, while Call of Duty is much more dependent on that moment-to-moment engagement. Call of Duty's large modes, as much as they may feel like what Jack Frags calls a shot at Battlefield, are still very much Call of Duty. The gameplay is consistent chaos, a regular flow and rotation of quick gunfights through tight maps. It feels very much like a regular game of Call of Duty, with just more lines of sight, horribly balanced vehicles, and out-of-place milsim features. Things like mounting your weapon feel wildly out of place in a game that's much more focused on a fast-paced, rotating gunfight with random spawns. In some modes, mounting a weapon, driving a vehicle, or bunny hopping around corners makes sense, and in other modes they don't. Modern Warfare really feels like the dev team cherry-picked different ideas from different franchises and threw them together in an attempt to attract players from all over the market. Yet they ended up creating a game that doesn't honor any of these influences, nor does it honor itself. As a Battlefield player, I feel like I speak for all of us when I say, as much as seeing Call of Duty attempt large-scale warfare is novel, it in no way is convincing to fans of the Battlefield franchise. Novel and interesting, yes, but it doesn't hit the same mark. Now, as much as Modern Warfare doesn't provide the more deliberate gameplay that Battlefield does, the game does a great job allowing players to indulge in a range of quality features. Battlefield really needs to step up their weapon customization, storytelling, and sound design, and Modern Warfare features way more challenges, earnable cosmetics, and content in general than Battlefield does. Battlefield also needs to take a look at Call of Duty's map design. While the maps are way too tight and complex, they do show that maps don't have to be designed around a massive action movie set piece and deserve more detailed artwork. Granted, we can't ignore whatever the hell this is for Modern Warfare. In general, no matter how much Call of Duty makes their game appear like Battlefield, the game engine, gunplay, map design, and game philosophy are worlds apart. Modern Warfare will be a masterclass in some areas like its campaign, voice acting, and gunsmith. However, if you're looking for a Battlefield experience, the worst game in franchise history is still better than Call of Duty's attempt to recreate that feeling. That being said, give Call of Duty a try. The game is at least a novel experience with a wicked campaign. For everything else Battlefield, stay tuned and subscribe. And as always, thank you guys for watching.